The royal family has always been a stage of power, prestige, and subtle battles, and right now, a new chapter is unfolding that has both the palace and the public buzzing. Prince William and Princess Catherine have officially stepped into their grand new royal mansion, a move that is more than just about comfort. It's about cementing their role as the monarchy's undeniable future. With every brick and every hall of this new residence, the couple is making a statement. They are here to lead, to command, and to shine as the next king and queen of Britain. But as William and Catherine rise, not everyone is celebrating. Across the Atlantic, Meghan and Harry are said to be watching with growing unease. Once hailed as royal game changers, they now face the stark reality of being eclipsed by the very institution they tried to distance themselves from. The panic isn't just about a house, it's about influence, image, and legacy. So is this mansion merely a home, or the crown's ultimate power play? As the spotlight shifts, one thing is certain: the royal story we thought we knew is evolving, and the drama is only just beginning. Let's watch. 1. The symbolism of the royal mansion move. The royal mansion that Prince William and Princess Catherine have recently moved into is far more than a luxurious estate. It is a statement of power, tradition, and continuity within the monarchy. For generations, royal residences have symbolized proximity to the throne, carrying with them deep associations of authority and influence. By securing this prestigious home, William and Catherine aren't simply upgrading their lifestyle, they are strengthening their position as the central figures of the monarchy's future. For Meghan and Harry, however, the move underscores a stark contrast. Having stepped away from their royal duties to forge a new life in California, the Sussexes now appear increasingly removed from the royal circle. Reports suggest the couple feels uneasy, recognizing that their relevance within royal affairs continues to fade. Watching William and Catherine consolidate their standing, particularly in such a symbolically loaded setting, could feel like a harsh reminder of what they left behind, and perhaps what they cannot reclaim. 2. How it impacts the brothers' tense relationship. Prince Harry and Prince William's relationship, once rooted in brotherly closeness and shared royal duty, has undeniably fractured over recent years. Their bond began to unravel following Harry's marriage to Meghan Markle and the couple's decision to step back from senior royal responsibilities. William's recent move into a new royal residence only deepens this divide, symbolizing his commitment to the monarchy and his role as the steadfast heir. In contrast, Harry's life abroad highlights his position as the outsider, reinforcing the narrative of a rebel prince detached from royal tradition. Insiders suggest that Harry feels increasingly marginalized, as every step William takes toward the throne underscores Harry's absence from royal affairs. The timing of William and Catherine's move appears particularly significant, as it may heighten Harry's sense of exclusion from the monarchy's future. For Harry, watching his brother's influence grow within the royal fold could be a painful reminder of his own diminished role, fueling frustration and resentment in their already strained relationship. 3. Meghan's perspective, competition, and concern. For Meghan Markle, the situation may be even more complicated. Since marrying Harry, she has faced constant comparisons with Catherine. The media often pits the two women against each other, portraying Catherine as the picture of traditional royalty and Meghan as the outsider shaking up the establishment. Now that Catherine and William have claimed a high-profile residence, Meghan might see this as yet another example of her rival gaining the upper hand. Meghan has worked tirelessly to build her own identity outside the monarchy, focusing on projects in Hollywood and philanthropy. However, she likely recognizes that William and Catherine's move reinforces their standing as the central figures of the monarchy. This could make Meghan fear that she and Harry's influence and their ability to shape public narratives might dwindle further. 4. The media frenzy and public reaction. The British press has had a field day with William and Catherine's mansion move. Headlines frame it as a major step in cementing their roles as the monarchy's future leaders. Public reaction has largely been favorable, with many seeing the couple as a stabilizing force within the royal family during uncertain times. On the other hand, Meghan and Harry often find themselves on the receiving end of harsher press coverage. Their critics accuse them of trying to undermine the monarchy from abroad, while their supporters argue they were forced out by a toxic environment. Either way, William and Catherine's new chapter has once again pushed Harry and Meghan into the shadows, leaving them scrambling to keep their names in the spotlight. 5. Financial implications. A stark contrast. The financial differences between the couples are also hard to ignore. William and Catherine's move into the mansion reflects their security and wealth, largely backed by the monarchy and estates tied to the crown. In contrast, Meghan and Harry rely on personal deals, Netflix, Spotify, and book projects to sustain their lifestyle. While they have earned significant sums, their ventures have come with public scrutiny, mixed reviews, and, at times, waning interest. For the Sussexes, William and Catherine's new royal residence underscores their dependence on outside commercial deals rather than traditional royal privileges. This contrast could make Meghan and Harry feel they are in a weaker position, facing the daunting task of sustaining celebrity appeal without the stability of royal titles and estates. 6. A public image battle. Who comes out on top? This mansion move is not just about real estate, it's about perception. William and Catherine's move projects stability, duty, and commitment to the monarchy. Meanwhile, Harry and Meghan's story often appears centered on independence, struggle, and controversy. Some experts argue that William and Catherine are winning the PR war. Their image as dependable royals contrasts sharply with the Sussexes' portrayal as disruptors. If Meghan and Harry panic, it may be because they recognize the long-term impact of this battle for public favor. Without a stronger foothold, they risk being overshadowed permanently by the Waleses. 7. What this means for the future of the royals. Ultimately, William and Catherine's move signifies more than just personal preference. It's a strategic step that solidifies their future as the monarchy's central figures. The couple's growing influence and visibility come at a time when King Charles faces health challenges and the monarchy prepares for generational change. For Meghan and Harry, the panic stems from realizing they might be written out of the royal script entirely. While they've built a new life in the US, the royal brand still holds immense power, and being excluded from its inner circle could diminish their long-term influence. The next few years will likely determine whether Meghan and Harry can sustain their relevance, or whether William and Catherine's rise fully overshadows them. Conclusion. As the dust settles on William and Catherine's bold move into their new royal mansion, the message is clear: the monarchy's future is firmly in their hands. The message is obvious as the dust settles on William and Catherine's daring move into their new royal mansion. They hold the key to the future of the monarchy. But for Meghan and Harry, the ramifications are troubling. The Sussexes, who were formerly regarded as a modern and invigorating force in the royal family, are now being overshadowed by the Prince and Princess of Wales. The growing distance between the pair in California and the Crown in London is highlighted by every action William and Catherine take to establish their responsibilities. The true question still stands, though. Does this represent the supreme claim to royal authority and influence? Or is it just about a house? Meghan and Harry's anxiety might be more than just personal uneasiness, as William and Catherine are clearly becoming the monarchy's bright spots. It could also be the growing recognition that their role in the royal story is becoming less and less significant. The future king and queen are currently the center of attention, and the royal spotlight can only beam so brilliantly. Will the Sussexes defend themselves, or will they simply disappear into the past? The fight for royal significance is far from done. That much is clear. Let us know in the comments what you think about the Meghan and Harry panic after William and Catherine move into royal mansion. Now, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more captivating content on our YouTube channel.